Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everyone doing good. My topic today is about structure, planet, and directions.
Just read one or direct one.
It doesn't work.
One more color.
Don't worry, Abdullah. I will clarify and simplify for you. Today I'm gonna talk about the structure, planet, and directions. It's a subject and anatomy. I think I feel sure some of you know about the anatomy. It's a study of the body parts like the legs and the hands and everything, and tissues and the bones. It's called the science is called like anatomy. I have chosen to speak about this topic. It's because it's very important for everybody to know about something about his and her the body. My talk will last 5 minutes, so don't worry. I have divided my talk to 3 parts. The first part I will talk about some definitions, and the second part I will talk about the tissues, and the last part I will talk about the skeletal system. Now let's turn to the first part. Some definitions about the movement. I'll draw a picture here. The professor that I saw last night was very creative to draw something. One definition is called the front of human body. The front view in the anatomy we call it anterior, the front, and the back we call it posterior. At some terms, and just wanted to refer that. And if you take the interverse section like this one, and you will get 2 definitions. The first one is like the up part you called in the anatomy superior, and the lower part we call it inferior. Inferior. This is the part 1 about some definitions: posterior and inferior, and superior and inferior. The second part I'm going to talk about, it's about the tissues. Tissues, it's a mass of cells. Everybody knows the cells since Fatima talked about it, as already talked about it. Cells, so it's a mass of cells. This is the definition for the tissues. Everybody, I feel some of you know the tissues, mass of the cells. In our body, there are a lot of definitely there are 4 types of tissue. The first one is called epithelium tissue. Epithelium tissue is the tissue that you cover the out surface from your body. For example, you will see this tissue lining and covering digestive tract, your digestive tract. I think everybody knows that digestive tract. I think you know the part from the mouth until the anus, all the system. You call it just help me. You call it the digestive tract. Okay, so the tissue that's cover the digestive tract. It's called epithelium. And the second tissue I would like to talk about is the connective tissue. This tissue consists of fiber, consists of fibers, plus some cells, and plus matrix. Matrix, it's a substance between the cells to make it like, for example, to make the cells move smoothly inside the fibers. You will see the connective tissue like under the epithelium tissue. The third type of tissues I will talk about is muscular tissue. I think everybody here familiar with the word muscular. It came from muscle. So muscular tissue, the important thing, the important functions for the muscular tissue to make you relax and contract. So it's the main function, like relaxation and contraction. For example, you will see this this kind of tissue. For example, the heart and the muscle and muscles everywhere, like muscle for the lungs, muscle for the legs, and muscle for your hand, muscle for your stomach. Okay. The last type I would like to talk about is nervous tissue. Nervous tissue. The main function from this tissue is sensing, make sensation, and connecting the functions, like we call it connection, the data from your hand to your brain. So the second function for the nervous tissue is connection. And sensing, for example, when you touch something or you taste something, so you call it sensing. And also storage. If you don't have nervous cells, you will not be able to memorize everything. So the last function for nervous cells to storage data in your brain. I'm going to erase this one and talk about the last part from my presentation. It's about the skeletal system. Because since we didn't have time to talk about the skeletal system specifically, so I'm gonna just talk about the functions from skeletal system. One function to support your body. If you don't have, imagine that building without a skeleton, so you'll like feel down. So support your body so you can move and do whatever you like to do. And the second function is called movement. So the second function from skeletal system, movement. And the third function is protected. This is the most important function from the skeletal system, is to protect some organs in your body. Protections, for example, your brain. So skill will protect your brain from any damage. Another thing, reps, okay, will protect your heart. Okay. Reps, you know the reps. Okay. It's gone to the chest. So your chest consists of the reps, so will protect your heart, protection. Another function is called calcium storage. Since your body consists of calcium, so this will be act as calcium storage to support your body with calcium. The second function from the skeletal system is a strong storage for bone marrow. You know, everybody I think here is you know about the red and the blood cells.
Yeah.
Okay, so the formation or the processes in which a red cell and blood cell will form it. This is process you said hemopoiesis. So the last function from skeletal system, hemopoiesis. Hemopoiesis, formation of red blood cells and white blood cells. You know the red blood cells?
Yeah.
The small one, and the white blood cells. So also the platelets, you see the platelets, okay, that help you. So these cells, like the formation or the process in which RBC and platelets and WBC form it, it's called hemopoiesis. This process takes place inside the skeletal system. Thank you for listening.